Thank you. Perfect. Thank you very much. Okay.
Perfect. So without further ado, let's welcome Toastmaster Yoshiko Kurisaki to the virtual stage. Her speech title is Switching Views. Switching Views, Toastmaster Yoshiko Kurisaki.
I'm starting a new job here. I was just excited in front of the red brick gate of a small university on the first day of my new English class. Stepping into the classroom, I met 62 students sitting at the back end of the classroom, far from me. Fine, I did the same when I was a student. 60 out of 62 students were from Vietnam. They were lovely girl students, but had only limited motivation to study English. That's fine. They have to study psychology, sociology, and business and more only in Japanese, which is the major foreign language for them. No wonder English was only secondary for them. That said, I had a dream. I wanted to make them aware of the joy of speaking in English. The reality was, however, far from my dream. It didn't take me long to find an unbelievable coincidence. Marking their essays, I found that all the 60 Vietnamese students came from the same hometown. They went to the same beach in the same summer holidays in the same year. They made the same mistakes in the same spot, in the same sentences, in the same essays. What? It's a cheat. They are copying the essays written by someone else. What can I do to make them enjoy English? I felt lost in front of 60 essays piled up on my desk. Okay, at least they did homework. In addition, they copied the essays by hand, not by a photocopy machine. This means that they learned something in English, although this was not the way I had wanted. But that's fine. They studied something. And it was at that moment when I switched my views to the students. They must be helping each other. And it was a revolutionary idea for me. I never thought of helping each other in a class. Students, in my idea, were in competition with each other. But those Vietnamese students help each other to learn English. And I thought, what's wrong with helping each other to study? Helping must be another way of learning. It was not a cheat, but their culture to help each other. And by switching my views, I discovered a new culture. In the second year, I've got another challenge. In my new class, there was one student with hearing impairment, Riko. She was lovely, smart, and couldn't hear or speak. What can I do to help her speak English? I switched my views to Riko's views. What is it for me to communicate in English if I don't hear or speak? I decided to give her conversation exercise in writing instead of speaking. For example, I asked Riko and other students to write their conversations on the blackboard. And to my surprise, this largely helped the rest of the students. What? they needed to check the translation application in the smartphone before putting anything in English. In speaking, it's a tough exercise because they have to do it very quickly. But in writing, the life was much easier. They had time for the smartphones. This was not the way I had wanted, but that's fine. They are gaining some communication skills in English. By switching my views to the student views, I discovered a new way of teaching, thanks to Riko. It was her ability that opened my eyes, not disability. Do we not tend to look at other people only in our views and make the judgment? The decoupling is the key word of the present times over a number of issues, such as globalization, climate change, the rich and the poor, and the left and right, and more. Could we look at other people in their views before making the judgments? We may discover a new way of thinking and values that may require a serious attention. And this would be the first and a powerful step to find a way to live together beyond the decoupling. We can change the world. You. Do you want to start the change? By switching the views even a little bit. Contest chair.